Well, let me switch gears a little bit and ask you to tell me more about your more recent research. I noted that, well, in this conference you're talking about theorizing motherhood, but you also, and maybe these are related, I'm just trying to get to the page here, you are working on a couple of large projects, it looks like, on intimate partner violence. Tell me about how that has come into being, how that, yeah.
That was just, yeah, I mean, well, again, you know, I don't know if am I being a woman by saying it was just chance? But it was in a way.
Yeah, yeah.
Well, I mean, it's kind of ironic in a sense, because I had been feeling that I wanted to do something a bit more practical. Maybe perhaps when you spend your time doing more theoretical work or discourse analysis, you think, oh, you know, I'd really like to kind of do something, you know, in the community. Well, literally one day, out of the blue, I had a phone call from a sociologist at the University of Manitoba, Jane Ursel, who was telling me about this project and that she was looking for people at the University of Calgary who might be interested in collaborating, and they particularly wanted some psychologists to contribute, because there was a mothering component, and they were trying to put together an interdisciplinary team. And someone had suggested my name, I'm not sure who. So she was inviting me to come to a kind of, you know,
Yeah.
team meeting. She had gotten some seed money from SHRC. This, you know, Cura program, I think, offered like seed money if you were trying to set a team up to develop a proposal. So I went to Winnipeg with this very large number of women. It's a tri-provincial study.
Okay.
It involves Saskatchewan, Manitoba, and Alberta. And it's a community academic partnership. So there were academics there like me. There were women working in the community, working with domestic violence. The majority of them were executive directors of shelters and that sort of thing. There were women there who are well-known experts in the field, like Leslie Tuddy, who's my colleague in the Faculty of Social Work. And there were people like myself who, there I go again, sorry about that, who, you know, have had related interests, you know, psychology of gender. I had done a little bit of research related to violence against women, interested in mothering, which was one of the focuses of this project. And, you know, so there was a discussion, and after that, you know, some people fell away, some people said, yes, I'll continue. And again, you know, kind of to my surprise, as the proposal was getting finalized, Jane called me and asked if I would be willing to be the provincial coordinator. Whereupon I took a deep breath, because I felt like I was kind of the new kid on the block, not exactly an expert in this field, but she was again drawing on my administrative experience and thinking that would be useful in terms of coordinating all of this. And I guess it was a time in my life when I sort of thought, well, I'll jump in with 2 feet, and I did. And it's been a lot of work, but again, I think as a more senior academic, I can afford to take the risk. You know, this idea intrigued me of working in a partnership, in a collaboration with women in the community who are, you know, who have, you know, certain educational credentials, but they're not academics, and their constituency is the women that they serve, but also an interdisciplinary research team. Yeah. And it's been a very interesting research experience. So